We're in Makuru season at the moment, and Makuru is the first winter, coldest time of the year. It should also be the wettest. Kai Nona Court, my name's Jason Barrow. I'm a Noongar man through my mum's side of my family. Makuru, cold and wet. Winds pretty strong, southwesterly, so deep from the south, so that's those cold winds. You get these beautiful warm sunny days, but then bitterly cold nights, and occasionally you'll get a dusting of snow down on the really high peaks down south as well. We start to see lots of pairs of birds in particular. If you're cruising along, you look on the high points, you'll start to see pairs of ravens in particular, or waradong. Waradong is our Noongar name for the raven. Arr, arr, arr. What they're doing is they're cruising, they've got their materials for their nest, and then soon they'll be nesting themselves, and then as the season progresses through into Jilba season, those twos become threes and fours. I wouldn't count on seeing any swans, any marley. This time of the year they become flightless, so they lose their flight feathers, so they've constructed their nests. Big trees, what they do now is they hunker down. They don't want to put out any fresh new tips, as those cold times can burn those tips off, so they protect themselves. So their leaves will become much older and leatherier. Some other plants down low, catching the bit of sunshine, will start to bud up themselves. So the native wisteria, those beautiful blue flowers and mauve flowers start to emerge now. We've seen this morning some pretty cool flowers from the basket bush or the soap bush that we have down here on the coastal plain. So lots of white flowers there starting to pop, and then the fungi will really accelerate off and go hard and fast for a short period of time, and then they give way to the orchids that come through. So in Noongars traditionally this time of the year, strong cold weather fronts come across Warada and the ocean to the southwest. So you moved inland away from the coastal areas, you prepared your shelters well, and you compass orientated them so the back of your shelter was into that prevailing weather direction. So the back is into the southwest where that wind blows the roof on, and the mornings you're greeted with that beautiful warm sunrise coming through the front door to wake you and keep you warm. Really, when we look at 4 seasons, so summer, winter, autumn and spring, they're 4 seasons that have come from the north of England and the northern hemisphere down here to the southwest of Western Australia, or indeed Australia, and had to have been retrofitted to try and fit what people understood the seasons to be. Whereas a much more nuanced approach right across Aboriginal Australia, with tens of thousands of intimate knowledge of your budja, as we'd say here in Noongar country, your knowledge of your country and space and place and being, much more nuanced to have 6 seasons. It's not numbers on a piece of paper, it's not your calendar years, it's what's happening around us with Mother Nature.